In offensive and defense, each week you can focus train three. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training. This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. we'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Rams go on offense for the first time in their brand new SoFi Stadium, and the man leading the way to christen that new stadium in his 5th season now, quarterback Jared Goff.
Plenty new with the Los Angeles Rams this year. Brand new stadium, brand new uniforms. The lead running back has changed, but Jared Goff is back as the quarterback for his 5th season as the starter here with the Rams. The weapons have changed a little bit on the perimeter, but Jared Goff believes that he's going to get back to his gunslinging ways.
That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there. Goff to Kupp. 54 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's the first NFL carry for the Rams' Todd Gurley replacement, Cam Akers. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds and the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Goff. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Up into the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee, you might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
They'll run here with Akers. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Again, it'll be Akers. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Randy Gregory in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back on 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Rams have got it back.
Jared Goff sacked. A fumble on the...
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Out of the gun, Goff being chased out left. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Quickly from Goff to Kupp. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Back to throw, Goff. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Cowboys nothing.
On the option, here's Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
By the Cowboys.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Elliott. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll throw right away. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Going up top for Kupp, and it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried. Because a lot of times, that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Not only does he not have a catch, I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask a receiver of his magnitude, He'll tell you that it's because everyone is focused on him anyway. Okay, you've taken it away. No catches, no targets, but we're still winning. I've opened things up for the rest of my team. I know how receivers think.
They've been using him as a decoy, and effectively so. On first down, Goff. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Cooper Kupp had a big season in 2019. Also saw the emergence of tight end Tyler Higbee for the Rams. He really jumped up his game about the last month of the season. But when it came time to ring the bell and get into the end zone, the Rams still looked towards Kupp. 10 touchdowns in 2019. Runs his routes with great precision and intelligence.
That catch good for only a couple.
It's second and 8.
That's complete to his tight end Higbee. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. That'll be caught by Kupp. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Well, getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
Gay's kick is good, and that will make our score 9-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Cowboys nothing.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
10th carry now for Elliott. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Our quarterback matchup here is certainly one that bears watching. Dak Prescott and Jared Goff, they finished 2nd and 3rd in the NFL in passing yards a year ago behind Jameis Winston. Prescott at 4,902, and then Goff at 4,638. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And there's another sack by Aaron Donald. No surprise to anyone. The 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He could have easily been the 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not sure anyone in the league has a true answer for him. And one of the best parts about his game, the way he uses his hands. And he credits his high school coach for teaching him that hand placement early in his career.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a run with Akers. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Goff now looking to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11.
They'll try the air now with Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your core? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far.
A gain of 2 brings up third and
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17. Cowboys 3.
The Rams on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They got a man. It's Woods. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
The Cowboys on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Dallas.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time.
And a Cowboy first down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott yet again. Throw left side, complete. That's Elliott.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
That catch good for only a couple.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
To the air again, Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down.
And again, it's Prescott. Dancing, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
Prescott on the keeper. A fumble on the play. Recovered.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Aldon Smith. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
For an LA Rams.
Here's Akers.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
25-yard line.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
So for L.A., that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your players. Your player is now ready. There is a high chance of re-injury if you play him. This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player...